Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katarina and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet and I don't really like doing, but I thought I should give it a try. So if you stick with my channel for a while, you've seen I've never done a TBR or a wrap-up. Why? Because I don't really enjoy doing TBRs, because honestly I never stick to them, because sometimes I want to read other stuff that aren't on my TBR or something like that, or I don't read at all because I'm studying and I don't have time. And also I don't enjoy doing wrap-ups because sometimes I'm in a reading slump and I can't read because I'm working or studying and stuff like that. And other times it's like, well, I read 10 books this month. Why? I don't know. And other times it's like, I read one book this month or half book. And yeah, so I don't really like to do it because reading for me is not a competition. It's something that I enjoy, and I don't really like to say like I have to read these books this month and I have to do it. I don't really like it. But I have like strict things that I want to read this month, and so I decided to film a TBR because why not, since I already know that I definitely will try to start at least all of these books in this month. So without further ado, this is my March TBR. So the first two books on my TBR are Murakami books, and if you are on my channel for more than 5 minutes, you'll know that Murakami is my favorite author, and I have pretty much all of the books that came out in Portuguese and also one in Italian that he wrote. And yeah, I love him and I read all of those, but I'm still missing 3 of his books, one of which I'm currently finishing, so I'm not going to put it on my TBR. And the other 2 that I want to read in March, so I can finish all of his published novels and read his latest novel that came out on February, and it's not yet translated, I think. So yeah. So on, so on. And so the first book that I really want to read in March is this one, and this one is a Portuguese edition that has the 2 first short stories of the Rat trilogy, and that trilogy ends with the Wild Sheep Chase. I think this is how you say it in English. And yeah, and I read Wild Sheep Chase because it's about something completely different, but I haven't started a trilogy, and so I have to read Hear the Wind Sing and then Flipper 1973. And this is like a very cool edition because you start like this way and then you get to the half point and stuff is written like the other way around, so you have to, yeah, change the way you're reading. And it's kind of funny, and it's only a book for 2 short stories, so I think I can manage it, I think. Short stories, well, they have a lot of chapters, but they're short stories anyway, so I think I can manage it this month. The second book that I want to read is also by Murakami, like I said, and it's kind of his autobiography, sort of, like, it's his thoughts about writing and running and his life, and it's called What I Talk About When I Talk About Running, and I haven't read it yet, and I have to, because I have to know my favorite author, like what he thinks about stuff and not only his creative work. So yeah, I'm gonna try to read it, and it's actually very short. It's like, well, the Portuguese edition is 186 pages, so I think it's manageable for a month with 31 days to read at least these 2 Murakami works. Another book, and this one I am trying to finish because I already started it like on January or something like that, but it's a book for my university and for my thesis, and so it's getting a while to be read, and it's called The Anatomy of Violence by Adrian Rain. And it's actually very, very interesting. Like, I recommend, if you're interested in genetics and in violent behaviors, deviant behaviors, I do recommend this. I am loving it. But it's really heavy in a sense that, because it's for my thesis, I have to, like, collect a lot of information when I read it. It's all, like, marked and with colors, and yeah, so it's not reading for fun, it's reading for duty, and that's kind of hard for me to do, so I'm really trying. I'm like in the half point or something like that. I already passed the half point, and I would like to read a few more chapters this month. Not finishing, because I don't believe I can finish it. I don't want to read other stuff, but getting a little bit more further would be nice. And this is about how genetics influence our predisposition for violence, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. So if you want to know a little bit about that, I do recommend this. Also, I would really like to start reading Magi. Why? Because, as I said in a previous video that I will try and link down below, my boyfriend went completely crazy and he got me a lot of Maggie volumes. And I would like to start reading them because they're a lot, and they are like on a shelf, like a big column of Maggie volumes, and I would like to start reading them because they're very small, as you can see. And they have pictures on it because this is a manga. And so it's not so overwhelming as other types of books, and it will be nice for me to get a rest of the printed word, per se, and try and read some of these more light books. Yeah, just for me to get a break or something like that. And then I would also like to read this month. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I would like to read this first because I really want to read this. Second, because my boyfriend desperately wants me to make a review about this and to know what I thought about it, because he read it and he gave it to me for me to read it. I would like to read it this month, but I don't know if I can. It's a priority, but it's only after the Murakami books, so I don't know if I can do it because I'm working for my thesis and I have exams and stuff like that. But if I could, I would really like to read Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, and I know what you're thinking. It's the Bible. Yes. But I really want to give it a try. It sounds amazing. It's adult fantasy, and well, my boyfriend told me that it has like historical England and crazy stuff going on, and it's about magic. And there is a series, I believe, of 8 episodes, I think, maybe, that came out, and I desperately want to see that show, but I just want to see it when I finish reading, so I have to finish reading this. And I also want to film a review for it, because I haven't seen a lot of this book on BookTube or anywhere, to be honest, and I think this is a very underrated book. I haven't read it yet, but I think I'm going to love it, and so I have to read it and do a review for it, but I don't know if I can do it that month, so yeah, between March and April, maybe? I'm going to try. So this is all of it for my March to be read, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you want, comment down below what books you want to read on March. And yeah, let's all try and reach our goal for this month. So yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe or leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!